Hello, and welcome to the fourth session of deep breathing and yoga poses. Let's start pretty much the way we start each time and find a way to sit that works for you. I like crossing my legs, but you can do this or this. The important thing is that your back is straight so the breath can go in and out. Today we're going to focus on compassion's gift to connecting our bodies with awareness and presence. And Leslie will continue to remind us of our connection to God's creation. So let's take 3 long, slow, deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouths. Eyes open or closed, whichever works for you. Here we go.
With an open heart, I am present to the Spirit within and around me. With an open heart, I am present to the Spirit within and around me. With an open heart, I am present to the Spirit within and around me.
Very nice. I feel calm. Let's move now to our mountain pose. Finding our way up to our feet, however it works for your body. And standing with our feet 5-6 inches apart, toes pointed forward, shoulders relaxed, and hands at our side. Let's take a deep breath here in mountain pose.
In mountain pose, we feel our strength. We are unshakable.
We are unshakable. I like that. Now let's try a forward fold again. You can do it whichever way you want, and I think I might try a different way this time. So hands up high and arms, and down we go to forward fold. Looking at the floor, let's take a deep breath here.
We prepare and focus our eyes forward.
On our way back up, let's put our hands right above our knees. Our backs are now flat. And if we want a little bit of an adventure, let's put our arms back like this. This is what I call the flying pose. Let's take a breath here. Come all the way up. And let's widen our feet so that we have a V here. You may have to change out how wide or narrow it is as we move along, and that's fine. Each body is different. So let's bend our right knee. I have to stretch my stance out a little. Bend our right knee. Put our hand toward the floor, on the ankle or at the floor. And let's lift this left arm over our ear. And now we are in extended side angle pose. Can you feel that stretch along your left side? And also how strong you are. Let's take a breath here.
The Spirit stretches and opens us to new flexibility.
And now, let's move both hands on either side of that right foot and point it this way toward the end of your mat or whatever you're working on. And now I want you to slowly straighten that right leg. It may take a little while, it may not get fully straightened. Sometimes mine doesn't. And now we are in modified pyramid pose. And our noses are going right toward our knee. We're looking at our knee in this pose. Let's take a breath here. this time, I want you to leave your right hand on the floor. And now you're going to raise that left hand to the sky into triangle pose. Get yourself steady and let's take a breath.
When we are open and flexible, we see the world in a new way.
Put your hands back down and you're in kind of a lunge. And now we're going to step up. And we're going to move over. Whoopsie. Sometimes that happens. Back to our V-shaped legs. And this way, this time we're going to the other side. Same thing, other side. So, hands on our hips. Let's move our left leg out and bend it. Left hand on the floor. I need to widen my stance a little. You might too. Right arm extended up over the ear as much as you can. And let's take a breath here in an extended side angle pose.
The Spirit stretches and opens us to new flexibility.
And now we're going to put both hands, one on either side of our foot. You may need to narrow your stand up, your right leg up a little. And let's slowly stretch that left leg out. And we are in modified pyramid pose. I think we need a breath. And now, keep that left hand on the floor, fingers, knuckles, palm of the hand, whatever works. Raise up that right arm to the ceiling, and now we're back in triangle pose on the other side. How about a breath?
When we are open and flexible, we see the world in a new way.
And let's go back to our lunge position. And our feet back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is a good resting pose or transition pose to somewhere else. So let's walk our feet back up to our hands. And rise up slowly, head coming up last. And let's go back into mountain pose. And now we'll get ready to say goodbye. So let's raise our arms up ahead and bring our hands down to a prayer position. Namaste. God's call for us to see in others what God sees in each of us. Namaste.
The light in me sees the light in you.
Thank you for coming today. I'll see you next time. Be well. So long.